What's up, my fellow yarn bombers? It is I, the Crafty Crocheter, and I thought I would just update y'all on a couple things. As I mentioned in my post, and I think I mentioned it as one of my shorts too, or as my announcement video, sorry, that I was going to dedicate more of my time to knitting because I want to get back into it. So I guess you can count this as one of my first knitting videos. So basically what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to do what I remember from knitting, like casting on and doing the knit stitches and so forth. So I got some circular needles because I do have longer needle, the standard longer needles, but they're in a spot in this drawer over here. You can't see it on my side, but it's got all those bins of yarn in front of it. So for now, I'm just gonna demonstrate with this, and then so as I go along, I would like to have your feedback for all of you knitters out there who have experience with knitting, just to tell me what advice you can give me of how I cast it on, knitting, purling, and as I go through this adventure. So I'm gonna grab my knit needles, I'm gonna grab some yarn, and I'm gonna get this party started. All right, everyone, so I have my circular needles. If you recall, I got these needles from Fiddlers on my one video that I mentioned when I went to upstate New York the last time. This is just a standard. This is a size 9 knit needles, and it's got the plastic wire. So I'm still trying to find a way to prevent this curling from happening. So if any suggestions are out there, let me know, because I've never actually worked with circular needles before. I've always worked with the straight needles. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started casting on just for this video. And I may do some knitting as well, but right now I'm just going to show you how I remember casting on. So I'm just going to do the simple cast on method. So let me know how I can improve my form and whatnot. This is the way I remember teaching myself when I got into knitting. I'm just going to do a couple stitches on here. I know there are other ways of casting on, but like I said, this is the method I remember learning when I first started knitting, and then when I got back, started reviewing my ability. I just did the standard single cast on. So let me know if that looks good. I think it looks good, but again, I welcome any feedback or any advice. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and try knitting a few stitches on here. So bear with me as I get myself ready for this. All right, so let's go ahead and do some knitting here. I remember doing this, going around, going like that. I think I have to be careful not to do this too tightly, because just like with my crocheting, I'm a bit of a tight crocheter, so maybe that's why I'm having some issue. There we go. Maybe it's just... Oh crap. Let me start I'll start with the stitches I have. I think it's what happens when I did this a little too tight. I'm gonna go ahead and try this again. So I'm just doing some I'm gonna zoom this out and sometimes I don't like using yarn that kind of splits a little bit. I just don't. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, I think I'm doing this wrong, so I'm just going to conclude that for now. As time progresses, let me go back up. I think the casting on is fine. It's just my technique for knitting for now. So any advice or tips would be greatly appreciated. So I'm just going to conclude this video for now. So thank you for watching, and take care of yourselves and each other.